What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be doing our house tour.
Yes. It's a little tiny house.
Yeah, it's a little tiny house, so it's a tiny house tour.
Right?
Say that 10 times fast.
Tiny house. No, can't. It'll do it.
Tiny house. It'll do it.
No, it will. It'll like tongue tie. Tiny house. See?
Ooh, you're really good at tongue ties too.
I am normally.
Alright,
Anyways.
whatever. Anyways.
Oh.
We have our beautiful French doors, and this is kind of our foyer, if you would say.
I am. In the foyer.
Good job.
You walk in, you put your coat up.
It's true. Beautiful. We have some Batman and jackets and a bunch of malarkey. Then you come into our gorgeous bathroom.
Sorry, baby. Let me get that for you.
Thank you.
Boom.
Oh, blessed. We have our amazing washer and dryer. My husband picked these out. Oh my gosh, they are so tiny. We got Bosch.
They are Bosch. And the washer plugs into the dryer, so you don't have to have a lot of plugs in your house. But it's also energy efficient. It came with this little stackable thing. Of course, you have to pay more money for it, but you can fold your clothes on it and put your basket on it and just pull the laundry out, which I love. But they're supposed to use the least amount of water for Bosch. So that's why we got it, since we're off-grid and water catchment kind of thing.
Right. So we got these little babies, and then we just have some stuff up there. No one cares. Hi.
Yep.
A little potty training situation. We got some hooks up there, and we have this little vanity that we actually got off of Amazon. And then we have baskets of medicine and
Other such items,
and we have a trash can. We have these two shelves. I actually put these shelves in. They were my first shelves that I've ever put in myself. Thank you very much. Well, I put it in myself. Thank you very much. So we just have some goodies up there: skincare, deodorant, hair stuff, you know, mouthwash, lotion, blah 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 blah, you know. So yeah, that's our little setup. And then if you go inside this little drawer, we have some tampons. Always. We have, this is our vinegar bottle for our compostable toilet. That's my mom hat. Don't show on my mom hat.
So this is our remote. Is plugged into.
You want to turn on the light on it? Like the, no, like the, there we go.
She turned on the light to it. Anyways, it's plugged into our inverter. We're pulling just off our solar panels. It'll say inverting, and right now it's 54.4, which is actually more than 100% charged. And then when we go to, we have to flip over to our generator. It'll still say inverting, but it has a little code over here, and it lets us know how charged the generator makes our batteries. But it goes out the wall to our little shed that has our solar stuff in it, and it plugs into the inverter. Lovely composting toilet. Never thought I would ever have one of these. One good thing though is we have a tube here and it's got a motor in it, and this takes all the smell from our body, puts it out this tube, and it goes outside, so we never have to smell it. It's actually more convenient than using a regular toilet, because you don't have to worry about your beautiful wife knowing everything about you. You know. But you pee in these two holes.
Just keep it close.
I just cleaned it.
Oh, okay.
You pee in the front, because I can't explain it to them.
Oh, okay.
You pee in these two holes, and it goes into our little pee bucket reservoir right here. And then you flip this open, which I'm not going to, but this little flap flips open, and you do number 2 into that one. And then after you're done, you have to, because it's compost, you have to turn it down here on this little thing. And you turn it and compost in that little back bucket thing, and we change ours, what, like every 3 weeks to a month?
Yeah.
That's fun. But this is our shower. This is our pride and joy. And when we're not, we're going to get a humongous water catchment tank. And when we have that, we can come in here and take lovely, luscious, hot showers and not worry as much about using our water. But we do have a bucket in the middle of our shower, and it catches the water that would otherwise go down the drain and be wasted when we're not letting the water hit our skin. So This is our beautiful shower. My wife helped me pick out this tile. I absolutely love our shower. I just can't wait till we get to use it as much as we want.
Yeah, it's a huge shower. So, and then we have our awesome new shower head and these little things that hold all of our stuff.
Tell them about your shower rod, because you have a...
Oh yeah, and then we have this curved shower rod that's supposed to give us a little bit of extra.
Why don't we have a curved shower rod, babe?
Huh?
I said, why don't we have a curved shower rod?
Because I wanted one. The fuck?
Because my wife doesn't like anything touching her while she showers.
Yeah, who does?
But me.
That's true. And then we have awesome barn doors. We do have a 2-year-old and dogs, and also our house is on a slight.
Actually, our house was not leveled correctly when it was delivered. We still have to do that, but we weren't going to level it until we get the augers under it, so we're still living a little this way. As you can tell, because our door slides back. But we have a lock on it for our dogs and our 2-year-old, so he can't get to anything he shouldn't get to, and the dogs cannot either.
Right. And then we just have our beautiful fridge. This is like a 10 cubic?
Yeah, it's like 10.3 or something. It's apartment size.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good sized fridge, I would say. We have our little spices on the side. Freezer. And then fridge. So yeah, we have all of that. This is our amazing cutting board.
So envision it this way. It actually has a lip on it. It has a lip on it, and it slides down onto the sink to give you extra coverage and cutting boards. But massive cutting board.
Yeah.
But we have a massive sink, and we got a massive sink so our baby could take baths in it.
Right.
And he's over 3 foot tall now, and he can still fit in that sink with no problem. So
yeah,
that tells you how big that sink is.
Exactly. And then up here, normally people would put a microwave. We don't have a microwave, which I don't know if we'll actually change that or not, but for right now, we haven't had a microwave and we're pretty fine without it. A RV propane stove. We have a bunch of cabinet space, as you guys can see. It's a lot more cabinet space than we thought we were gonna get,
yes,
which was crazy. This is the big sink. This is a big ass sink, right? It's so huge. So
like, I have extra long arms, right? Look at this.
I kind of wish you did. Oh my gosh, that was so good. This is my lovely compostable bucket that my husband painted, and it's so fucking beautiful. We have huge windows, as you guys can see. We have huge picture windows that we are in love with. They are great because where we're located, it does let a lot of sun in, but a lot of warmth, and we have no problem with it, so whatever. We do have a Berkey, and we can do a whole video on this, but this is basically so you can drink horrible water and it will purify.
You can pretty much go to a creek, scoop a bucket of water up, pour it in our Berkey, let it filter and drink it, and it actually tastes really good.
Yeah,
it tastes better than any water I've had before.
That's true. We have some orchid, and this is a coffee little station, which we just started. We just made coffee. So our coffee station and tea, which I think is super cute. And then we have our shelving over here that we recently put in, that we are actually in love with. Before, we had a huge plant here that actually happened to pass away in the move.
So sad.
So sad. It was actually our favorite plant, but she passed away in the move, and so we put in a shelf, which we really like, and it gives us a lot more space, basically.
Yeah.
We have another barn door to a secret lair. We're gonna move this ladder. So
this is our ladder. I gotta fix that. We still have to stain that. But this table folds down. So we have storage here for shoes, and then you fold these in. And it folds down. She folds down. She gives you a lot more room. And then you can push this here. And while whoever's doing this over here, you can have a seat, talk to them, have family time.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to. And this was actually going to be for our baby to sit on. We're going to get a pad because it's extra storage. And it goes down there on that side. Because we have 3 dogs.
3 dogs. It's
crazy in a tiny house.
Yep.
And then we have our signage here that we absolutely adore. And behind this is, I think, our secret lair. There we go. Super cute. This is black with green pop color inside the drawer. He's on the stuff. And this one is black as well. And red, boom.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I adore this one. This is my favorite.
I know it is.
And we have floating shelving here. Books, DVDs, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Large windows, of course, because we want to be able to see, but we also have blackout curtains. So when we want to watch the projector that's here, we can pull the blackout curtains and have a movie room. But we have an extra large ottoman, a love seat. It's big enough for our little family. It's all we need. And we got a side table we're excited to refurbish for our purposes in here as well.
Right. And that'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
This was made by my amazing husband. It's so beautiful. So that is our
artistic people. Also,
projector.
DVD players go up on a shelf up there. We just got the shelves in to do it. And our amazing card collection, like, love it.
Our neighbor actually gave us a new pack, so we're
this
super
one, he brought
excited.
It to us. How did he know?
I know. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to edit that out. This picture was also made by my husband, which I'm very just...
This is our bedroom. We have hopper window, sliding window, and that's an egress window right there on that side, to help us in case of fire. It has to be here.
So we have this closet. And then we have lockers on both sides.
Also, we have sprinklers in our home in case of a fire. And then this is, I'm trying to show y'all the catwalk into our baby's room. You can see his big fluffy bed down there. I'm gonna move the ladder so y'all can see it, but there's two hopper windows for good sunlight, good ventilation. This is the netting we put up for him. And then you can see all of his stuff over there. Give me 1 second and I will move the ladder. Alright, so this is our other loft door, but as you can see, 2.5-year-old, we have to have baby gates. So baby gate is here. Big fluffy bed for him, his TV, all his toys and such that he loves. And then he has his little cube there he loves to play with. That was our tiny house tour.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
We do. That is what we have. Just some little fun facts. Our tiny house is base floor, 290 square feet. 2 lofts, sleeping lofts included, is roughly 340 square feet.
We have a 8 by 28 square foot trailer. And this is a craftsman style home.
Incredible Tiny Homes built it. I will say, just for information, whatever state you want your house to be in, unless you want it to travel, because ours is just a smidge too big for us to pull it
safely.
Mostly because we don't have a vehicle big enough. I have a 4Runner and it's not going to pull this.
Yeah, we might end up pulling it.
We might end up.
Because the person that pulled it initially pulled it on a big truck. So we might actually end up pulling it. All you have to have is
a pickup truck.
But
we just don't have one right now.
But I think we would rather do a van or something smaller if we were going to actually like travel in it. Yeah. This was more of a homestead house, I would say.
Yeah. We do want to get...
We'd probably Airbnb yours.
Probably, while we're out traveling. But it is able to be pulled. It is on wheels. But what I was going to say was, I would say, if you want to have a homestead house, one you're going to have just built to sit, have it built in the state that you want it to sit in. Because we have gone through hoops and hulas and everything else to get this house here. Even where we are now, we love, would probably still be here if we didn't have a tiny house. But finding this was very dependent on what the county said where we could place our house. So
it's really difficult for tiny house owners, I would say. I mean, I'm not going to speak for everyone, but for us it was difficult to find land, one that we could, because you have to find land first and then you have to call the county and ask them, is that specific parcel available for the size of your house in your county. And it's a lot of things that goes into it, and Washington's not cheap. No. So that also goes into it. But we just wanted to give you guys a more realistic, or a little bit of a rundown of a realistic idea if you guys are planning on doing a tiny house build. If you guys do have any questions pertaining to any of this, leave it in the comments down below. We do plan on doing more informational videos that you guys can come and watch if you guys have any questions.
Another snippet is most counties require at least 600 square feet.
Well, that's and a foundation. Yeah. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot. It's too much to just put in the end of a house tour. But if you guys want those in-depth videos, please leave a comment down below, so that way we can make sure we get that done. And we hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you guys next Saturday.